Hello everyone, welcome back to Deus. Um, yeah, today we have Bailey as Byron.
Hello.
We have Dylan as Zoyce.
Whoa!
I have Milkshake as Abraham. A rarity, I actually managed to get the fucking names right.
And we also have our wonderful DM, Count Luca.
Woo! One. Not to be confused with any other Count Lucas.
Count Luca.
One of a kind, baby.
Nice.
I think.
I hope so.
Okay, so we're going to start off with our quiz. Everyone got their things up?
Quiz time.
Yeah.
So, first question. Who has Entropic Ward as an ability, and what does it do?
I know who has it.
I feel like no one's gonna get the what does it do because he never uses it.
Unbelievable.
I'm happy to put that in there because I have described it.
I think you have, haven't you?
Yeah. Made you read through it a couple of times as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's stuck.
That is the only one I'm going to put in the what does it do, by the way, for the questions.
Yeah.
I just felt like I had to put that in there. Okay, everyone got it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Who has the trait Natural Athlete?
Okay.
I feel like we're going to learn so much about each other here.
Yeah.
I think
that's why I'm
it's
actually-
really funny if I'm wrong, quite frankly.
Sorry. Where's my bloody thing gone? Which characters of the party have the trait Fey Ancestry? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many levels of exhaustion are there?
Oh my god.
I think that's the only one I'm going to know.
Yeah.
Intimately familiar.
Intimate. I'm quite intimate with that.
For the last question, is that only the current characters?
No, every single character that's ever been in the party. Go.
That's what I was going to be like, I don't know.
I mean, there's only like 3 or 4 still.
Are we including-
I am asking of the current party.
So we're saying that
sorry.
Olbrin is still in the party?
We are saying, for the sake of the questions, because I don't know much about Albrin's character, yes, we're saying...
He doesn't know much about Oberon.
So we're not saying anything about Byron?
Byron,
No.
who's that? You mean Green Oberon?
Green Orbin. Yeah, okay. What was the next one, sorry?
It was how many levels of exhaustion are there?
Oh, fuck me. I'm going to go with that.
Okay. There's questions I want to ask, but I feel like it's just going to be it's just unfair questions.
Do it.
Nah, just do it.
All right. What does the trait Warcaster do?
I think I know that. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm actually moderately confident I might have more than 2 this time. Best day ever.
Okay.
Oh,
So, for the first question, who has Entropic Ward and what does it do?
It's me!
It's Zoy's.
I think I know what it does, but I'm not confident, so I'll let someone else answer.
oh, I don't know.
I have no idea what it does.
Right. I'm fairly sure it gives me advantage after I've been hit by someone. But it also gives them disadvantage, maybe?
I will put that as close enough to what it does.
Really?
It is an advantage-disadvantage situation.
Oh my god.
You apply disadvantage to someone. If they miss you, you get advantage on them the next shot.
Oh, it's been a miss. Okay. But I get the point for that.
Yes. I
Oh
will
my
say
God.
everyone gets a point for that.
Oh, what the hell?
The second question. Who has the ability Natural Athlete?
Oberon, I'm gonna say.
I went Oberon.
What? Because it's not me. I thought it was Abraham.
Oh.
It is Abraham.
Oh no!
Wait, I have natural athlete. I didn't know
Yep.
that.
Amazing.
It is a racial ability of Goliath.
Ah,
It doesn't do much. All it does is it gives you the appointed athletics point skill.
The more you know.
the more you know, yeah.
That's crazy.
Right, for the third question. Who in the party has Fey ancestry?
Oberon.
There's
Not-
2 of them, wasn't it?
not
And
Abraham.
Zoy's.
I went Oberon and Zoy's.
Yeah. He is part of the New Goblins,
Mm.
which got the Fey ancestry as part of their thing.
Whoop, whoop.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
One to keep an eye on because I do not track who can get immune to charmed and shit like that.
Hmm.
Quite an important bit.
Disadvantage being charmed. Immune to sleep.
Alright.
Magic sleep.
Nice. For the fourth question, how many levels of exhaustion are there? Which fucking level am I at now?
I can tell you, I know the answer to both of them.
I went 5, but I'm not convinced it's not 6.
I also went 5.
I'm exhaustion level 2, and there's 6 levels of exhaustion.
Milkshake is correct.
No, bugger.
I wasn't sure if death was 5 or 6.
The amount of times I've had to check what level of exhaustion or what ability checks and all that shit.
Hmm.
Woo.
It's instilled in my mind.
It's normally deemed to be the 5 levels of livable exhaustion, and 6th is death.
6 is death, yeah.
Oh, but
Normally
6
not
actually
tracking
does
that.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you said there's 5 levels and 6 you're dead.
That's fair. That,
Well,
that makes sense, I suppose.
But at 5 levels of exhaustion, you are a level 1 NPC is stronger than you.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't move.
Yeah.
You're a vegetable.
I always wonder how the fuck you get from 5 to 6, to be honest.
Sleep
That could be such a
deprivation.
niche fucking thing. Okay. The last question was, what does Warcaster do?
I have a slight idea. If I remember correctly, the only thing I think you can, one of the things I think you can do is you can use your weapon and shield while you've got it, while you're using a spell,
I was very similar to that.
or something like that, or you can like have a two-handed weapon.
Cast a melee spell as an attack of opportunity and gave you advantage on concentration checks.
That's
I
not
don't
what I
know,
said.
but-
Okay, I think I'm wrong.
I thought Warcaster was where you can just use a weapon, two weapons, so you don't have to use like a component with your hand.
I will say you are both correct.
Ah, there you go.
Oh,
It's all of the above.
Very powerful fucking ability. Especially the melee fucking reactions. Oh boy.
wait, he's got melee reactions.
Yeah, you can. You know how with reactions, if someone walks past you,
Hmm.
you can stab them. As a warcaster, you can cast any melee spell.
Oh,
So who has Warcaster and didn't know that?
Yes.
is that a Zeus?
Yes, that's his voice.
Oh yeah, I do have that shit.
It's why we gave you primal savagery when we set up your character, in case you're curious.
Oh! Oh yeah, that makes sense. Even when you have weapons or shields in one or both hands, you can use your reaction to make an attack. You can spell. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll definitely not remember that.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy because it's already out of my mind.
Huh?
What were we talking about again, guys?
I got 4.
I got 3, which is slightly better than 2.
This is true.
And milkshake,
Say again.
how many did you get?
Well, I got the first one, didn't get the second one. I got the third one
You got the fourth one because you got
And
the
the fourth.
distortion.
and a fifth.
And I
I
was
think-
like, yeah.
I've only got
you
one
both
wrong.
got 4.
Yeah.
So I believe that means inspiration for Byron and Abraham.
I have already got inspiration.
Unbelievable. One
bet you
day,
both-
I'm going to get an inspiration. One
I
day.
think you did.
Nope, I've
Did-
never gotten high enough.
I thought you did last session. I thought me and you tapped.
No, I got like 2.
Oh,
I think I used one of mine for him.
That
Right.
might be it.
do we keep inspiration from session to session?
Yes.
Just storing them
Can
all.
I donate the
Oh,
one I've gained today?
You can, but you can, but you can only keep one, can't you? You can only keep one of one
I
inspiration.
will let you donate an inspiration.
Oh my god, this is the best day ever. Thank God.
So we all have
Byron
all
and
have
Zoid are
inspiration.
So angry.
I'll be honest, I am not massively caring about who's got inspiration. It doesn't make the biggest of changes.
What do you
Oh.
mean?
You wait for that situation where we use inspiration, get a nat 20.
It's gonna happen.
It will happen at some point. Maybe not this campaign though.
Yeah, sure. Look, a free reroll is a free reroll. Whatever. You can get that through a lucky feat. Yeah. Right. So, last session. The party told that we needed to collect a flower in order to bring Abraham and Zois back to full health. Let's actually think about that. In theory, Zois would have had issues talking to the dragon because he did roll a persuasion check.
I don't know what you're on about. It's in the past now.
Yeah, it's not an issue. I just didn't catch you out for it.
Thank God for that.
The party went out to the a mountain, sneaking their way through, managing not to be spotted due to pass without a trace. And managed to make their way to the cave mentioned. Byron snuck in as a rat, and as he was sneaking in to pick up the flowers, a dragon flew in. Recognizing the dragon, Abraham went to have a lovely chat with him. I believe that was offered tea.
Yes.
Oh.
That's some cute nuts.
After their quick conversation with the dragon, in which they were invited up to the north as well, they made their way back home, in which they found that the Druid camp had been attacked while they were gone. Seemingly attacked by a band of orcs, identifying themselves as the Iron Claws, a band previously known to the party for, well, desolating Zoites' village.
Ooh.
After a particularly interesting interrogation, let's say, of this orc, he was then brutally killed.
I forgot about that.
And a conversation was had with Delta Squad in which they found out that 2 members had died in the defense of the town.
And let's not forget
Grant
the
is
most
fine.
important part where Grant killed like 2 people.
Yes.
Grant a
Grant will-
horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What I love is every D&D session you can see the shock and awe on what happened last session from Dylan. You know, I put in my little surprises and it happens like 3 times.
Hmm.
Right. So, this is where we leave off. You guys are standing in the druid camp. Obviously, it's not the best of moods at the moment, but druids are hardy in nature. They are, dealing with the dead and kind of just getting back to it. You sense that some of them are setting up possibly traps in the woods and such.
Mhm.
But they're not taking the offensive, which I believe was a point of Byron's dislike.
Yeah.
What is everyone doing? I mean, you're standing in the clearing. I say you probably, if I remember correctly, Abraham and Zoe's are by Delta Squad.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was helping the guys mourn and bury him. Getting them. I just used thingy on them.
I was sort of moping around and being grumpy.
Yeah, I'd used what's it called? The thing that stops them from decaying.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, I'm just looking up a sheet
Gentle
now.
repose.
Yes, gentle repose.
I believe Byron was
Yeah.
talking to the Elder just before we finished.
No, Byron, I believe, left before
Gotcha.
we did.
And in that scenario, what is everyone doing?
Well, I'm helping Delta Squad as they've lost a man.
Mm.
And after that, I'm going to turn to Zois and say, Zois, I'd like to have a chat with you later, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn back to Delta Squad and I'll help with the wagon, help put the bodies on the wagon, and yeah, I've done the gentle post on them. I'm just making sure they're all alright because I'm sure they're not very happy losing some of their friends. And then I'll probably head into the druid camp and help with the dead there.
Five
Zoe's just
away from
nods.
them. You imagine they're not happy, but from what you can gather, they seem to like give it, make sure the body is taken with care.
Mhm.
But you suspect they've seen this before. They are not. Sorry, someone at the door. You suspect they're not. Oh fuck. You suspect they very much have seen death before. You know, they obviously were part of the dragon attack and they've seen that prior.
Mhm.
And it's kind of it's sad, but we'll keep working.
Yeah.
We are guards.
Understood. I kind of like give him a pat on the shoulder. I'll make sure once we get back to town that you can have a good piece of R&R after we get the bodies back to the families.
I understand, sir. We are going to be going back to our guard duties back in the town after you get cured. That was all we were told regarding.
That's fine. I'm just making sure at least when you leave, you can at least leave on some positive note.
It's, it's what happens.
Mhm.
What would Byron been doing?
Seething. I think he is definitely he's probably resting right now. To be fair, it's quite late, right?
Yeah.
He's silently plotting in his stump.
Thinking not very druidic thoughts.
He's thinking B.
And Joyce?
I'll probably just keep moping around, helping out where I can, looking pissed off.
You see a frowning goblin at the edge of town. Everyone looks out.
I want to. I'm trying to imagine like I look like a really edgy kid.
Yeah,
If I had a fringe, I'd be flicking it.
I more just imagine it looks like an actual kid just having a strop.
Yeah, arms folded, just.
Probably if I see Zeus alone, Abraham will probably go up to him.
Zoe's just gonna. He's not even gonna acknowledge you. He's just gonna be pissed off.
Zeus, I understand that you are extremely angry due to the situation, so I'd want you to know what would you like us to do here. This is very personal to you, so I would like to get your opinion on things.
Zoe's just gonna shrug. He's not gonna say anything. Just. What can you do?
There's many things we can do. Go after them, leave them be, assist the druids. I already know the most likely case scenario.
Zoe looks at him and goes, "If you think we're doing anything other than chasing them down, you're crazy, Mr. Abraham."
I just kind of look at Zeus and smile and said, that was exactly what I was expecting.
I nod, and then I go to leave.
Mhm.
I'm a little grumpy little goblin right now.
Well, and I'll let Oberon Zeus stew.
Oberyn's just angry in the field.
Always angry.
Okay. So, we're saying for now, I imagine pretty rest for the night. Unless
Mhm.
anyone has got anything that's very pressing.
None.
Awesome. You wake up tomorrow morning. The druids are eating light today. You suspect that it's kind of just eating for sustenance instead of just eating.
Mhm. I'm assuming Abraham would probably join them eating and probably not be eating much himself. Because the fact that Delta Squad have lost men is probably weighing quite heavily on him.
Grant seems to have acquired while you guys are eating, kind of a reef around his head.
He's a hero.
That's my crowd.
Abraham just generally chuckle at that.
Right. I mean, I leave it. I don't know what you guys are doing. I would leave it to. There is nothing that's going to be occurring naturally.
I'm just thinking to myself, I think.
But where did you two sleep? Is my question.
I probably slept near Delta Squad, near the wagon.
Okay.
I think Zoe's probably just found somewhere dark and quiet and dry.
Dug himself a little hole.
We goblins are great at digging holes.
Like taking a shit in the woods.
Hey.
Except it's noise, and he's sleeping.
Right, green log out here, lads. Alright.
Okay, well, Byron probably doesn't emerge unless someone comes and gets him.
Abram's with the druids now, so he's probably going to go and try and find Zoys and then have a look for Byron. And then, because he knows Squad's okay because he slept with him.
Well, yeah, I'd say you'll be able to find them quite easily.
I'm assuming I'd go look for Zoys first because I know Zoys quite well.
Yeah, I mean, you're also quite perceptive, so I imagine you probably could find them quite easily in the woods.
Just find him laying under a log.
I could just see him that he's like covered in. I don't know if there's. I'm assuming it was raining last night, so he's like soaking wet under a log, shivering
It's like
slightly.
when you go to stay at a friend's house and they don't give you a blanket, he's just found whatever he could find.
Yeah, he's literally like he's in a cupboard.
I've got like a whole bed on me, but none of the blankets are on me.
Yeah, using a tea towel.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I'd probably like nudge you awake.
No. Oh, what?
Hi Zoys, it's only Abraham. Just waking you up, bud.
So look, it could be
I know you're
like a
tired.
voice
I know you're tired. I know you're hungry. So let's come get you some treats.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm just gonna look at him and go, Mr. Abraham, I'm sorry if I was mean yesterday.
I just got kind of comfortable. Every day, some days are harder than others, so it's fine.
I'm just gonna look at Abraham and be like, Abraham, I literally tortured and murdered a man twice. In the most horrific way.
You're not you when you're hungry, you know?
Why do you think I said hungry?
Oh, God.
Oh, it's as I said, every day is different, and hopefully there's less torturing today. But I can't say anything because I did assist. I was not in the best states of mind either, especially hearing that we've lost friends and new people on the way.
Zoe's just gonna nod.
Come on, Zoys, let's go. Let's go get you some food.
Let's go. Okay, Mr. Abraham, let's go.
And do you happen to see Byron yesterday while you were off and about?
I guess I would have seen him like go to his house.
I imagine so.
Yeah,
I mean, was Byron like trying to be particularly sneaky?
No.
Yeah, I'll just say that. I think he just went to his tree. Zoe's wouldn't know what else to call it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I say, where you get some food? Do you want me to go find them, or would you like to come with me after you get food?
I can find him, Mr. Abraham. I'm sure I can do that. Don't know what happened. Was his voice there? But yeah, no, I'll go find Byron. That's fine.
Then we're off to see the Byron, the wonderful Byron of Oz.
Because
Because.
the wonderful things he does.
We're getting a copyright strike.
It's about to happen.
I mean, you can find Byron's tump quite easy.
Just here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear this.
No.
Oh. I was knocking on the desk.
Oh.
I put my mic as close as I could to it.
Just there, just like, Mr. Byron, sir.
You can probably just hear snoring again.
I'll just let myself in.
You just let yourself in.
Yeah. It's Zoids!
Jesus, I got annihilated
Yeah,
on
I just
Discord.
said no to all of that.
Oh, just Mr. Byron! It's Zoids! I'll just go in. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, do you remember me?
No, who are you?
Yes,
Yes, I remember you.
Oh!
What kind of a question is that?
I'm just gonna look at her and just go, it's not quite the same as Mr. Auburn. A little bit more touchy. I was just gonna
murder
look.
a man twice.
So he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I did that, yeah. Anyway, Mr. Abraham sent me to come and fetch you. I forget why.
Jim,
you know.
I generally don't know.
it's
No, I'm saying that's what you say to him. Do you know?
I just kind of looked at we do kind of have some business to get to today. A couple of things, in fact. One, you are probably quite queen of blah blah blah. Quite keen on doing.
Or just tell me what it is rather than being cryptic.
Well,
I'm
I
not
believe you
much for
wanted to get
storytelling.
I believe you wanted to get rid of some orcs, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down for small killing.
Well,
Spit on the floor.
Mm.
And I'm like, hang on a minute, I'm in my house.
I'm just gonna point at it and just like, oh, you dropped something, Mr. Byron.
You just see like Abraham use Mage Hand to like pick up the dirt and just throw it out the door.
Nice.
Wonder red versus blue. You just spit inside your helmet.
Oh. Oh. Waging
I'm
war
just-
against good people's bad for the soul.
Yes.
I'd say it showed them. I'd say let's show them why. But before we do that, would I be able to see if I can get myself fixed?
Yes, let's
Oh,
see
in a-
if
oh,
we
in a
can
better
fix
condition.
this. Don't mention that we're gonna go and do some fighting.
Oh, why not?
You remember the whole argument I had with the elder yesterday? I
So
know
it's
it
just
feels
gonna
like it's
blank.
been at least a month.
So
It was yesterday. Literally
he's just gonna
hours
look
ago.
real blank. He's like, yes, I remember. Yeah.
Yes. She's not really agreeing to the violence, but sometimes.
It's all well and good remembering you're dead, but letting these people live will just allow more people to die.
Especially when they do it just for money.
But it is a lot of money. Actually, it wasn't.
It wasn't much at all.
It wasn't a lot of gold if I remember correctly.
You said it was something like a silver per goblin, wasn't it?
Yeah, something stupid like that. And they've travelled to get here as well. So think of all the supplies they've used.
They're just assholes.
Bastards. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just the worst.
They're just doing it for the sake of doing it.
You thought the spider side of the continent was bad. Welcome to just what is a moral side of the continent.
The orcs are friendly.
And then you just got the fucking mega assholes in the middle. This place sucks.
We got spiders, mega
I'm
assholes,
gonna join the
and
spiders.
moral missing orcs.
Are you joining?
I'm gonna go join the spiders. I think they're the least horrible people on this fucking continent.
But we've weighed it up, but even if you're spiders.
Well, we're gonna help you take over the world, giant spider. Fuck it.
Apparently they do dental, the spiders.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, they do dental. That's everything I need to know.
That is what I want.
We get overtime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time
Is
and
it
a
up?
half.
Time and a half.
Time and a half. Fuck yeah,
Damn.
we're doing this. Second you said time and a half, I knew I was in. But yeah,
I'm
so
currently scratching my back like a coat hanger. That's why I'm not talking.
Nice.
love it.
Right, what shall we go and get you to your medicine?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be a very good idea.
He always needs his medicine.
Okay. So you guys head over to the hut,
Yes.
which is gonna be like a hollowed out tree if I'm for describing it. The
So many trees.
old lady that was sitting in there. She said she's kind of just potting around. You think she's doing an infantry check?
Yeah, that's just what do you say? Look at that.
She's doing an infantry check.
Oh, inventory check. Okay.
Looks like she's kind of just looking through her herbs, checking to see what she's got.
It's like she got back to us.
Yes.
I kind of use like mage hand to like tap her from the back from a little bit away.
She turns around.
Abraham kind of do like a polite wave.
You're back.
Yes. How are you faring today? I know you weren't in the best condition after the attack.
Yeah, I managed to pull myself up to scratch. I still have some injuries I need to recover, but I've decided to let them grow naturally. Get some more wrinkles on this withered skin.
You know this guy's scars tell a story.
Indeed. So, what can I do for you?
Did you? I know the time's trying at the moment, but did you manage to have a look at making the potions at all?
No, I've got the basis for them. I've had them for ages. I just need the flour to make them actually useful. Otherwise, you just go on a really weird trip.
I kind of look at Byron at that because Byron had them last.
Pretty sure I gave them to one of you two.
Didn't you run out as a rat form?
You left them back in the mountain, lads.
Didn't you have them? I thought you took them as rat form,
No, I didn't.
and then
get
you
them
ran out the cave.
because the dragon showed up.
We did grab them though. Oh, no, we did.
I thought she gave them to you.
Oh yes, no, because I went and grabbed them inside the cave because you both came in fighting, thinking to fighting.
She looks at you expectingly.
I passed them over.
She's pondering. Oh. High stream. My internet's just dropped.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Made a power trip.
I was gonna say, did you do a Windows update?
No, my Windows is an end of life service. I got a message about that.
Yeah, I put that out the other day as
God.
well. I don't want Windows 11 either.
Yeah, I got a message from Reaper immediately from that.
Yeah, we heard. I'll pass it over, and then it was just silent. Like,
Okay. Are we back up to scratch or?
Yeah.
Awesome. Right. What the fuck was I just describing?
You're talking about touching people.
Yes. Did you hear about the merging of people, Bailey?
no, as I said, I heard milkshake pass over the flower.
Okay. I'll go for that description again. The basic scenario is but it's been said that you need to have a half an hour situation. You'll be fully cured after the fact. And you cannot touch anyone during the process. If you do, you kind of get merged together with that person. You kind of just become one entity and just die after a couple of days.
Inadvertently becoming conjoined twins with someone.
More like they fully get merged into you.
Oh. Like you ate the twin in the womb.
Yeah.
Delicious.
The fuck?
Zoe's like, oh wait, what?
She would describe, I mean, anywhere safe. I'd suggest having the lights off, otherwise it gives a blinding headache at the end.
Mm.
I have a basement if you desire that, but you might not want to come with me.
Right, what's wrong with the basement?
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the basement, I just don't know if you want to go there.
Okay. I'll probably. It's like, could I get some people to come watch the door before I get this done?
Yes, but they're not left in the room.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
kind of had to implement that process because someone started shaking someone awake.
Oh god. I'll go ask Delta Squad to come over and ask if they could guard us on the door while I go inside and let this happen.
Yeah, I mean they would agree. The druids don't mind. I think they're of a more favourable opinion of Delta Squads because they help with the village protection.
Gave their lives for it.
Literally.
All right. So do both of you go through with the process?
Abraham definitely will.
Zoe's will nod, but he's a little bit fearful.
All right. Come with me then.
I shall follow.
You're taken to a room. You're basically given a bottle and goes, right, you can take one of the places to lay down. I suggest do lay down. And drink this. It's an experience. I will just warn.
Okay.
You will not take any harm. Do not worry about that. But I have heard that it reveals truths.
Oh.
Some of us, I hear that they've gone for a flight on bloody clouds. So it's up in the air.
Okay.
I say as we go that. I want Byron. The elder would approach Byron. Byron. I believe we need to have a quick chat before these fellows are back up and running.
I think he avoids eye contact and just there's nothing to talk about.
I know what you're planning, nor will I stop you. I'm not a fool, and I have watched you for many years. But there is a warning I need to give. Not surrounding the Orcs. I can imagine you three can probably fight the Orcs. I'm not a fool. But regarding the tears, you need to know that truly the threat there is around this world. How does Byron respond to that?
He just looks at her.
Come, I'd rather not have the children listen to this. I have a room. We can talk in private if you want to join me.
Yeah, I mean, he'll follow her.
She takes you to a kind of a side room. You expect maybe just kind of just our own fucking like living room, where we just kind of another section of this tree. She has kind of like imagine like kind of a fur like bundle where she can sit down on. She motions you to another. You've heard of the tears, yes? I mean, you'd be fooled if you've not even noticed our little ceremony we do every couple of months.
Yes, I am aware of the tears.
You've heard that we've lost them. They can do devastating destruction.
Yeah, he's just nodding along.
We suspect one of the major powers has them. One of the countries. We think, though we are not sure, that it was used in the Battle of Polchania 70 years ago. The thing that took out their anticipated leader and the last of the demons that were attacking. It was a field that seemed to turn into stone rapidly over a 2-mile radius. We know that that can only be caused by one of the tears, which implies that if they've got that, the tears usually came as a pair, they have another tier, which can do that level of destruction as well.
Okay.
I am only warning you before you go out, child. I do not know when you will return, and if you do decide to tussle with countries, we cannot save you from that fate.
I don't plan on getting involved in any conflicts on that scale.
I can appreciate that. Nor do I expect you to, but I suspected it was a warning that I needed to give. I do bid you good luck. I cannot accept it because that is not my job as a tribe leader. If I was merely just an independent troop member, I would go out as well. I do not know where we will be, Charles. You know the signs where we will be, but we are moving, and I suspect we might have to run into other threats.
Yeah, I think with being told that they're leaving, he probably gets a little bit like, oh no, don't leave.
Oh,
But he doesn't obviously voice that.
Mm.
He just nods solemnly.
Indeed. I hope you do well, child. It's a tough world, and I don't think there's going to be much left of it, sadly.
Well, we can only do what we can.
She shrugs. She stands up. That is all I wanted to talk to you about.
I mean, is that all? And he's trying to make a joke out of it.
You're not. I mean, we accept our deaths, child. We will go back. We'll go on to the afterlife eternal. We will rest within the forests. Do not worry.
Does it seem like they're literally about to pack up and leave right this second?
No. You suspect this has very much been, obviously been planned.
Yeah.
Zoid and Abraham.
Yes.
I imagine you're now down here alone.
Mm-hmm. In the
You both
cold,
probably-
cold dark.
I imagine you both are sitting on kind of two stone tables, if I was to describe it.
Okay.
And I imagine you're probably just sitting there looking at each other with these two bottles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's just gonna look at everyone and go, so,
Yeah. You come here often?
I kind of look at Zoy's in the bottle and say, Zoy's, if anything does happen to me, could you do me one thing?
so he just looks at him.
Don't let me.
God.
Oh no.
And Abraham just like, gives like the a warm smile
I'll have Eldritch Blast ready.
and downs it.
Oh my god.
It's a bitter taste as it goes down.
Ah.
you just get, "Ugh."
And it kind of settles in your stomach. And for a few seconds, you don't notice anything.
Mhm.
You can't imagine you're kind of just looking at Zoy's, Zoy's looking back.
Oh,
He looks at me, and I look at him.
Imagine that it gets to a sorrow, about a minute happens. Nothing happens. And then you feel a pulse through your body. Kind of makes you a bit shaky, but fine for now.
Mhm.
Another pulse, stronger. And a last one seems to make your vision white. Only for a short period.
Mhm.
And you see a scene you've seen before. Or at the very least, you think you have.
Mhm.
As you are standing in a cold, cave-like setting, 4 Goliaths are kind of pottering around a house.
Mhm.
And you stand as one of the Goliaths. You see a crib in a corner. And you think to yourself, your nephew is going to grow to be a large and great warrior.
Oh,
What do you do?
I look at my nephew in the crib, and
Weird sight, really. Looking down at yourself. But I imagine there's an innocence there. I mean, a Abraham that was not affected by the world, not drawn into this religious hate.
Hmm.
Just pure family. It's you can hear it around. You can hear your sister, this baby's mother, singing. She's cooking. She's preparing a deer that you had caught earlier. And then you hear a knocking on the door.
I would ask who is it.
We have been sent here by Arridge's authority. Open up.
I look to my Did you say sister?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you said sister. So I look to my sister and like concern.
We have got information you are harboring a relic.
Does anything come to my mind when that's said?
No. I mean, relic.
Uh,
You are just a family. You've not heard of any relic.
I'm sorry, but I think you have the wrong place. We're just a small family.
You hear a voice, a priest you recognize. Not you, the Goliath, but you, Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize the voice of Arthur. Open it. We've heard that these are warriors. You hear a smash as a paladin, I should say a crusader, smashes through the door. He throws a javelin, striking down your brother-in-law.
I'd imagine
cool.
you. Oh god, sorry.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. He pulls out a sword, menacing, walking towards you and your sister.
I'd
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
Go for
I
it.
thought you wait. I thought you waited for me to respond. Then you.
Go.
I'd imagine I'd charge him.
As you do, you feel a burst of radiant magic. You think a guiding bolt pierce your stomach.
Oh.
You collapse to the ground, and you see as you're kind of collapsed there in shocked and pain, you see your sister cut down by the paladin's sword.
Oh.
And this is where the memory stopped for you prior. You see these trio walk over to the crib. You see the paladin raise his sword. And you hear a loud, booming voice. What have you done? You look up. And you see an angelic figure. But not so angelic anymore. Seemingly fallen. Feathers disjointed, the body just not in a great condition anymore. But not just that. It's not just transparent, but seemingly ripping through reality in a weird way. You hear the words again. What have you done? These were innocent. They form no harm to our ridge. They form no harm to anyone. You see a priest, one of the two, run out. This is the glass priest you have met prior.
Mm-hmm.
You see Arthur kind of shrinking back. You see that the paladin raises his sword cautiously. The angel doesn't seem to be able to inflict anything on you. truly believe that this is what Eeks wants? There is no relic here. There is no nothing here. You see the paladin drops his sword at this.
Mhm.
Fear kind of seems to shake through him. And you do notice he takes his helmet off for a second, just trying to breathe. And you see a kind of a sandy hairstyle. Kind of shortcut. Very blue eyes. But you
Okay.
see Arthur stand up. You're the heretic. We've read about you. We found the obscure text. You stood against him. You see the angel. I tried to save my lord from the foolishness he's walked into, and the planet itself. And these gracious, beautiful Goliaths tried to save me, and you just murdered them. You wanted to murder a child. In what? And anger seems to stop her from talking. Just blinding. And you see Arthur kind of unsure of himself at the moment.
Mhm.
And you hear him just say, "Tell me then." And the dream seems to drift into an endless darkness. I presume Dylan's not back yet. It's kind of awkward.
Nope.
We'll switch to Byron's point of view. Imagine. Are you organising stuff?
I imagine I'm just helping around the village as needed.
I imagine you're asked to provide a few services, and you notice that from time to time people are starting to give you like resources, spellcrafting like components, just kind of randomly out of there. So, oh, have this. And then they kind of just leave it alone, the topic. And in the distance, you notice movement, kind of in the woods. Do you go and check it out?
Yes.
As you walk closer, you could have sworn they mentioned that they had done this, but evidently they missed one. There was an orc. I'm trying to very slowly try to crawl away. Very bloodied. He doesn't seem to have noticed you. You think he's probably very much just desperately just attempting to hold on to like what little life he seems to have, ebbing away slowly into the ground.
I think he goes and stands over the orc. Give me one reason.
Actually, the orc looks.
I do not strike you right now.
The orc looks up at you. You think you see him pondering a few thoughts in his head. I can take you to the camp. Gives me a fighting chance when I get there.
Hmm. I'm gonna cast a first level cure wounds on him so that he's not in danger of dying.
You see a sigh of relief kind of come over him.
I then turn into a dire wolf, pick him up in my mouth, and bring him back to the camp.
That's rather fucking cool.
He
I'm back.
doesn't seem to struggle against that. He says he's very much kind of discomforted by the fucking teeth.
It's not meant to be comfortable.
Yeah, I imagine not. As you're coming back, we shall switch to Zoid's point of view.
Well,
So Zoid, you watch
Yes.
Abraham kind of drift into his unconsciousness.
Yes.
Do you then drink your own bottle?
I feel like I'd watch him for a few moments, and then be like,
Oh, what the hell?
and I'll chug it. It's gone.
it's to Adams.
I like to imagine I went to say something to Abraham as well, to be like, Abraham, fight! And then I've gone,
Oh no, he's already gone.
You find yourself drifting off. And you find yourself in a fairly similar things. You find yourself in a burnt-out goblin village.
oh, fuck's sake.
But this isn't your goblin village.
Oh.
And you look around for any iconography. Like, oh, this must be one of the other two. And you see symbols marked around that are distinctly not any you recognise.
Oh. Okay.
And you hear voices. Goblin voices, mind you. And they're very
Classic.
much the same tone. I'm not doing it, by the way.
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on, you got it, Luca.
Coward.
I know I am.
You're breaking my immersion, man.
Be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
goblin.
I like to imagine it's just Dylan who does it. Just Zoid has the voice. Goblin voice.
All
that's
other
it.
goblins sound normal.
Yeah.
Good heavens, how are you, good sir?
Oh, God.
You hear, we can't have this keep happening to us. Do you head towards their voices?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
You see a circle of goblins. A variety of them. Not just green as well, these. You notice a variety of effects on them. Seemingly marked differently. You kind of reminded of like how Zoid's kind of like skin was, like kind of blue, you know, the Auburn's like orange,
Hmm.
and they seem to have armor that's marked with like flowers or vines, or you can see marks with skulls on them as well.
Okay.
The legions are burning down our armies. Their legions are burning down our camps. Our glutton are dying. We need to rebel. You see, one of the other, what can we do? We cannot fight at their level. We have no magic to speak of. We have nothing. There is a general level of frustration you can feel permeating through the air.
Hmm. I'm not a fan of that.
And after a bit of discourse, you think they are on the limit of breaking. And then you hear a voice. Magic, I can offer. You turn towards what you think was the direction of the voice, but it seemed to come out of the air itself.
Oh.
The goblins all wildly spin. To the destitute and weak, I can offer this.
Well, that sounds
The
ridiculous.
commands over the deaf, the commands over the mind, the commands over annihilation itself. just to give you a fighting chance. A figure steps out of the air. Not get goblin from what you can tell, but a skeleton of some variety, not massive. Adorned with silver, adorned with a top hat and a cloak. I am what is called a ferry keeper. And I pick up trinkets for my passengers. You know, little things. Payments to get over to the other side.
Oh, God.
And I can offer you a deal. The deal for the goblin race. I will offer these gifts. Tokens you can learn. I can't use them myself. But I can offer all of these gifts. In return, it doesn't have to be now. Doesn't have to be for thousands of years. For a new heir. I'd like to retire one day.
Don't we all?
A ritual. Something that will allow you to escape death itself. I present to you all the option to become the child of death.
Oh, well. Huh?
Then
Hello.
you see your vision turn to darkness as well. After probably about another 15 minutes, I'd say, you both wake up. You can get rid of all your lingering injuries, scars, everything.
Hooray!
Oh
Am I more beautiful than I was before?
I believe so. You are horrendously scarred, from the correctly.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm attractive again. I'm like handsome Squidward.
Abraham,
Mhm.
your heart is finally at rest. And I believe the scar you had from your stomach is now gone.
Oh, yes.
You will find yourselves back at basically the bodies you had at the start of this campaign.
I'm attractive.
A-
Oh
A-
my God.
Abraham looks younger again. He
I am
doesn't-
attractive for a goblin.
Actually, you wouldn't have the body you have at the start. You have a slightly younger body, but back to scratch.
This
Because
is the
you were
best day ever.
You were de-aged because of the fucking the world sorcerer. So, I imagine there is a wake up in relief for the both of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See, Abraham probably feels utterly fantastic for the first time in forever. So like when you're breathing for like it's like when you've been ill for forever.
Yeah.
Every time.
But I imagine the memories linger,
Mm.
kind of in the buzz back to your mind during the satisfaction.
Yeah, Abraham's more angry than ever at the church.
Fair enough.
Like you can practically see him seething. But like Joe's just keeping it to himself, but you can see some things pissing him off.
That's always feeling.
Yeah, Zois is intrigued. More than he ever has been. Which generally isn't that much, but that's it. I'm just a bit intrigued.
Okay. And I mean, you can get out of the room easily. There's no issues. And you see the outer squad will be standing there, kind of just. I imagine one of them will pipe up. How did it go, sir? Sirs, I should say.
I just kind of look and I just smile and say, "The best I've felt in forever."
It's great to hear, sir.
Any news while we were resting?
I saw a deer.
Whoa! Oh, I need to send you boys a video, by the way. Just remind me that after this.
Okay, and
What is this gonna be?
I'm
It's a
curious
deer.
now.
It's a deer.
I imagine that Abraham would probably look at Zoe and say, "How do you feel?"
Zoe's gonna look at him. He's just gonna cast a whimsical eye.
I feel great. I'm beautiful again.
And I'm just gonna pout.
How?
I'm gonna say,
I dreamt some pretty funky things.
Yes, same here.
Hmm.
I seem to have opened a bit more.
yeah, I think to be fair, my eyes are a bit more shut than they were before. I have more questions now.
Always more questions. Always.
Literally. But Zoe's is gonna look at Abraham and he's just gonna nod. He's just gonna go,
I'm glad that we could do this together, Mr. Abraham.
That would be nice.
Zobraham.
No, Braham?
Zobraham. Zobraham.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna go, it's like really quietly.
It's Zoe's and Abraham mixed together.
It's their shipping name.
I don't know why. You could just see Abraham like kind of like worried because he just thinks of the merger thing that could have happened.
So it's like,
You gotta wake up, Abraham. We've merged.
You know, Abraham's quite pale. You can see him just going a bit paler for a second.
oh god.
Anyway, we should probably go find Byron.
Oh god.
Oh God. Yeah, let's go. Let's go find Byron. As he's like Abraham's like slightly pinching himself to make sure he's awake and not asleep.
His heart has now got another layer of exhaustion. Actually, he's been asleep this whole time.
Yeah, Byron walks in. Wake up. You've got to wake up. Wake up.
You can see we all float down here.
Wakes up, looks up. Oh no, you're in the spider hole again.
No!
Even better, no, he wakes up in Amaran.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wake up.
No.
I wake up. There's a zombie eating my stomach.
Oh god.
No, this is it. You are a zombie. This is all in a dream.
Oh God!
You have a bit of a taste in your mouth as well. God, that'd be a fucking amazing end to a campaign, but it'd be such a
That would.
fuck you as well. Sorry, everything else you've done is fuck all. So, I imagine you are able to get out and feel the fresh air on yourselves.
Mm.
And you go find Byron?
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 I think he was asking if you go find Byron.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Yes.
sorry,
That was
yes.
That was a question.
Yes. Yeah. We go
Sorry.
find.
He asks you two a question like, Bailey, why aren't you answering?
Come on, Bailey, answer the question. Where are you?
God, Bailey.
Tell us where you are. No, I'll nod. I'll be like,
Yeah, Mr. Abraham, let's go find him.
Yes. And you notice Abraham's walking like with a brisk in his step. He's not leaning on his spear at all,
Well, literally, you've fucking now got 30 movement speed again.
and he's keeping pace. Feels like a new man.
Well, while these two chumps have been tripping,
hell yeah.
I imagine I've taken this orc somewhere, tied him up.
Yeah.
I would have also done a detect magic on him, and if he has any magic, I would have dispelled it.
You can't see anything. You expect he wasn't very much high enough to get a magic weapon or anything, variety like that.
Yeah.
He will thank you.
I don't say anything to him.
I imagine you probably hear before, like Zoy's and everything. We're just training to be a god. They want this. I imagine at this time, Zoy's and Abraham walk in. Probably looking a lot better than you've seen them before, but
They walk in, I cover my eyes. Ah, you're glowing!
What?
It's super. It's Hounds of Cuswood. I just thought would
So shiny.
would Abraham be would Abraham have his beard still, or would it be gone now?
yeah, you'd have your beard.
Just wake up, there's loads of hair on the table in front of you.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Oh god, he's hard.
And as you two walk in, I imagine probably quite happy with your state.
Hmm.
You see a tied up Gork.
Gork.
Yes, Gork and Bork.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a morgue there as well?
Yeah, a tied up Orc, I should say.
When you're saying Gork, I was talking you mean like the superior orcs from Warhammer.
Oh yeah, Gork and Orcs.
Boka.
Sorry guys, this is a fucking 40k campaign now.
Yeah.
God.
Can I be who's cool? I'll be
No.
oh. I'm just a guardsman.
Yep. No, you're gonna be a feline femboy. That's what you're gonna
Oh no.
No.
Oh
I'm
no,
actually
my worst nightmare. Oh.
I'm glad I just shouted feline femboy as someone walked past. That was good.
Oh dear. So I'm sure if they know you, they'll understand.
Oh no, I mean my window's open. I'm sat next to the window.
Were you leaning out of it as well, making sure they could hear you,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm straight.
making direct eye contact?
Yeah.
Can I be an Ogrin?
I think you're. I can see Milkshake being more an Orc. I imagine you're the orangutan.
What the fuck?
That is fair.
I'd be far superior to you guys.
Oh,
Those
what the
guys
hell?
are scary. No, I know what I want to be. I want to be one of the stilt lads.
Oh, what, a walker?
No. One of the new fucking.
But
adverts.
AdMac models.
Oh.
Anyway, before we get too distracted.
Because
So, yeah, you see an Orc tied up.
Another one.
Another one.
I found us
There's
a
another.
guide.
Oh,
I
the
imagine I'm
guide.
just the way I'm picturing Byron sat in his house, right? He's got this orc tied up. He probably has a little footstool that he's sat on. He's just staring. He's sat in the middle. The orc's up against a wall. These guys have entered behind him. Like, oh, hi guys.
Give me a pillow.
It was like a scene from fucking Reservoir Dogs.
He's just like leaning forward on his knee, elbows on his knees, chin on his hands, staring at the orc.
You're gonna see Zoe's gets that same look about him. He's not happy.
you can see Abraham's there like, okay, so we've got a guide then, as you said. How should I word this? How convinced are we he's not going to shout when we get close, or if he's going to take us to the right place?
Well, if he doesn't, he dies. Simple as that. Can't be that hard to find a mass of orcs travelling around.
I imagine they leave a lot of rubbish.
I imagine the orc would speak up. It makes me no advantage to shout. I'm going there with the least, increasing the highest chance of me living. Otherwise, I'll be in the middle of the woods dying.
Fair.
I have no loyalty to that clan.
I don't trust that.
You don't have to
I-
trust that he has no loyalty. You have to trust that he doesn't want to die.
Yeah,
I trust that.
I trust that. When would you like to set out?
What sort of time are we?
I imagine it's probably about 10-ish by now. In the morning, I should say.
Yeah, yeah. I just look at this dude. So where have these orcs been hiding out recently then?
Around here-ish. He motions at a map. He does it with his fingers and he points it somewhere.
He just like draws a map in the air. But because I'm a wanderer, I do actually know what he means.
Woo!
Oh yes.
It's a temporary camp, this one, but
Just because it wasn't on the map for the stream, it's here. Well, that's quite a trek. I think we should get some supplies together before we go.
It sounds like a plan.
Do we have a little trader at this encampment, or?
he would, yeah.
Okay. I guess we head to the trader then.
I imagine before you leave, one thing he would say is, I can't imagine a writ of authority would help me out of this.
No.
What if or what would help out with this?
A writ of authority, the flyers you give if someone's broken the law, when they give out flyers to hunt them down.
I don't know why that confuses my brain.
Here's a get out of jail free card.
Oh, who does the orc?
Yes.
Us.
Do we look like law enforcement to you, or do we look like the people you tried to kill and failed?
So he's just gonna crack his knuckles.
I'm out here because I don't know why this is making no sense to me. I might just
What's not making sense to you?
all of it. I don't know why. The thing you said doesn't make sense to me. Then the bit after didn't make sense. I don't know why. It's just not computing.
A writ of authority is like basically normally a piece of paper that goes, this guy is like a certified like lawmaker / bounty hunter,
Okay.
and he's saying that there is a bounty out on the druids because they apparently have broken the law.
Ah, so that's why they can do this.
I mean, you can make that assumption, but yeah, 1 and 1 plus 2, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Should we let the leader know about this? Or does the leader already know?
No difference. He's a bastard, paid by bastards to kill people.
No, the only thing I'm letting her know is the authority on the head.
I would imagine they already know, seeing as the orcs came and tried to kill them. As we learned with that other guy we spoke to, Zoy's aptly dispatched, they're doing it for money.
Yes,
They're not going to be paying themselves to kill us.
very true. Okay then. Well, would you let me instruct? Should we get Delta Squad to come with us then? Or would you prefer them to stay here and guard the village in case something else happens here while we're gone? In case we send
I-
another party
It's
out.
up to you, but I believe I heard them saying that they were going home after you guys were okay.
Well, it might be a good idea to send them home then with some money.
And pay them well for their time. They might come back and help us later on down the line quite
Mm.
happily.
It's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'll go find Delta Squad then.
All right. Delta Squad is, standing by their cart, doing their
Mm.
guardly duties.
Delta Squad, me and Zoyce are much, much better. Are you wanting to return back to the town now, or would you like to come with us to do a little hunting?
If possible, sir, we'd like to return to the town. We very much need to, report the deaths of the other members.
I understand. I say the bodies should be in much better condition. If you want to use Gareth, just take them, please do. And as long as you will keep the cart and Gareth safe.
Do not worry. We'll leave the card for you.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking of the bodies. That is all.
No, we have our own methods.
I don't
We
know
have
why.
a-
I just see a rope tied around the feet, and they're just dragging them.
We could do it ourselves. Drag's body.
We are experienced counts, sir. We've had deaths in the field before. We can bring them back.
Okay.
So sad.
I'll hand him a pouch of gold, and there's like 10 gold in it. That's just a
He-
little.
he-
bonus.
He
Go on.
gives a wave. Sorry, sir. We cannot take money aside from the official sources, anti-bribery rules and all
This.
that.
Oh, this isn't a bribery. This is beer money.
No, it's. You can get me a beer if we do meet up at a tavern or when I'm outside the uniform, sir.
Understood.
So he's just going to take the pouch from Abraham and try to sleight of hand it into his pocket.
Okay, let's see.
Alright,
Let's
give
see.
me a sleight of hand then.
Alright, hang on. Sleight of hand.
Yes, let's see if Abraham notices you taking the pouch he's looking at in his hand.
No. I think he knows I'm taking that. Sleight of hand coming up. 15.
Abraham, what's your passive?
My passive perception is 17.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
off.
he sees it.
You just literally see Abraham just swipe his hand like a smack on the head.
I'm just gonna give it like,
Abraham, trust me, please.
If you'd like the gold, just ask for some.
No, watch this, please.
I pass it to Zoids.
I'm gonna sleight of hand again to get it in his pocket.
Alright, roll it.
Here it comes. 16.
Still loses.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't understand what you're trying to roll for. You're literally trying to pick something up and put it in your pocket.
No, the other guy's pocket.
Right.
Gotta be nice.
I mean, it's a guard who was watching himself quite considerably.
Just watches this guy walk up and try and go through his pocket. Like, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Oh, God.
In any case,
It didn't work.
I imagine the guard is giving some amuse. And he's saying, With your permission, can we be dismissed?
Of course you can.
Thank you, sir. It has been an honor, sir, traveling with you. Hopefully, we can meet again one day.
I very much hope that. And next time you see drinks will be on me.
Yes, sir. And you see him salute the horse.
Nice.
And he walks off with the other guard in tow.
Oh, that amuses me so much.
You think Grant looks a bit prouder, but you're not sure. It's a horse.
Oh. I will ask the. Oh. Hmm. I turned to Zois. Why we go? I just like whispering in his ear, like, why we go and dispatch these orcs? What should we do with Grant in the meantime? Because we can't really take him with him. He's going to be a bit obvious.
Zoi's gonna think about it. He's gonna go.
To be honest, he might be quite happy here
For the meantime.
for the meantime, obviously.
Okay.
I will say, without Grant getting to where we need to go, is going to take a very long time.
We're taking Grant. We're taking Grant. He's a valuable member. He's been army trained, as you see from his medals as well.
Also, if
Does
we're
he get to
talking
keep
about
the
not
wreath?
discreet stuff, I look up at Abraham. The shining pillar.
Zoi's is gonna scratch his head as well and go.
I think I remember us fucking up some sneaking around before because of you, Abraham.
What do you mean? Like,
So
what?
noisy.
You're not exactly discreet. Clonk clonk. Every time he takes a step.
Bong, bong, bong. Oh.
Everyone winces at every time. Just Abraham walks anywhere.
It's like a church
It's
bell.
the noisiest walking.
Oh, fucking love it. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna go to the trader in town.
Woo!
Woo.
All right. Byron, as you get in, you've dealt with this trader before. I imagine there's a moment of hesitation as you go through the door. As you go in, you hear, "Greetings, welcome to the shop."
Jeez.
Christ.
You say greetings or Gretchens?
Gretchen's.
I see.
Welcome to the shop. How are we doing? Can I offer you some deals?
I look at the other two.
Cool.
Buy what you need. Nothing else. Ignore him.
I have a great range of soaps this time of year.
Ooh.
It might have been rendered from Orcs, but whatever.
Ooh. I'd probably buy some rations.
I know, sir.
I'd probably buy 5 rations.
What type of rations do we want? Jerky? Nuts? Berries?
Abram will take the nuts if we can.
He gives a nod. Very, very long and drawn out. I think rations are silver a day. Let's double check.
Oh, I kind of look at
5
Byron.
silver per 1 day.
I look at Byron and say, how many days travel is this going to be?
I look into the sky. Oh, mighty DM, how many days travel will this be?
The timeline of this session goes 3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
Zoi's gonna be like, wow.
I'll buy 6 rations instead of 5 then.
If you're not interested in the soap, how about a candle?
What does the
Eh?
candle do?
Well,
It burns.
interesting
it's a
one,
candle.
this.
We don't need anything. Don't listen to him.
Oh, it's a candle,
Oh,
though.
Don't listen to him.
Oh,
I've got alcohol.
Zoids is like just straight in there.
Yeah, it's an interesting liquid. I found it in a recent stream.
say less. Give it me.
All right, it's a gold piece per bottle,
I can't afford that.
silver piece per bottle.
I'll do 5 copper or whatever it is.
Sure.
Deal.
I want you to understand that you have just bought random water from a stream.
It's 5 copper.
I'm gonna hand the copper over.
I will give you a bag of air for 5 copper.
Hey,
Well, here it is. I'll just hold a fist out in front of me.
oh my god.
Can I drink the? Can I drink the bottle and then huff the air?
Yeah, sure. It's
Hell
ditch
yeah.
water. It tastes fucking foul.
Oh, nice.
The seller will turn to you. Oberon, when you leave, you want a little steak statue I made to remember the town? Cost you a gold each?
I'm looking around. Who the fuck is Orbron?
Sorry, Byron.
What's an Arbron?
What the hell is an Orbron?
Uh,
Sounds like an asshole.
But yeah,
Not
so,
saying anything.
little stone steak?
I'm good.
It's fine. It's more shaped like a worm, but whatever. Anything else? Anything else? There's a lot of stuff off offer.
Angriest salesman I've ever met. He's so aggressive for it.
Do
Uh,
you need
yeah.
rations, Zoys?
I've got a few still, I think.
I could offer some premium rations.
What's a premium ration?
Well, it's this jerky. This jerky is bright gold. I can give it to you for 5 gold each. Next one. It's special. Can't you see?
I think I'm gonna pass.
Ah, well, evidently you're not that experienced adventurers.
Can I do a perception check to see if I know what's on that jerky to make it gold?
Yeah, sure.
A 24. Oh my god, I can't. It's nice doing a straight roll.
You think he's painted it?
Oh my god.
And he can't think of that many pigments that will produce gold without pierce.
Oh, you just see the fucking Abraham just grabs Zoyce on the shoulder. No,
It's so golden.
no.
What if it's worth money?
I can tell you now, it's not.
How do you know?
Smell the air. What?
Can I
think-
sniff it?
I mean, the fucking shot stinks of just anything.
I'll just nod to him. I go,
Yeah, maybe you're right, Mr. Abraham. I don't know.
We all lost, lads? Tell your friends about me. I have got more trips and deals coming on daily.
Note to self: tell everyone not to buy anything from him.
that was a weird experience.
Yes.
Very druidic.
So druidic.
No.
Okay. You got your rations. You got your orc. Do you guys head off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do in the town?
I think we should rest another day before we go.
Mm.
So always ignores him and carries it. No, I will rest. I will rest.
But yeah. I imagine, Byron, are you sleeping in your hole with the orc?
Yes.
I imagine you hear him snoring for the night.
I kick him every time he does.
Jesus. Sleep
I'm
the
trying to get some sleep here. You stop kicking me.
I'm also trying to get some sleep.
Kick him again! Kick him again!
Oh.
You get for the night, and you're all rested.
Yay! Perfect.
I imagine the orc would probably ask, is there any chance you can untie me?
I make it tighter, and
I was actually
put him
gonna-
on like a leash.
I was actually going to offer Byron some chains instead.
We'll save those for if he misbehaves.
Oh.
The orc sighs. Uncivilized part of the world.
Did he just call us uncivilized?
Yeah. I can't believe we just
In about 3 days, you'll see what uncivilized really is.
Oh.
I imagine I will. Alright, well, lead on, I suppose.
No, that would be your job. I kick him in the butt. Push him forward.
He does continue walking, like, there's a slight indifference this orc seems to have to the situation. But he continues going, and I imagine you like bring the cart. Do you put him in the cart, or is he just fucking?
Oh no! The way I'm imagining this is I've got a rope attached to his, like I've tied his arms behind his back.
Yeah.
I've got a rope attached to the arms that I'm holding, and I'm making him walk either in front or behind or next to the cart that we're all sat in.
Oh.
I imagine you start walking along, and probably about 3 hours into it, you sense that this guy is, not feeling amazing about it, but he is just doing it.
Or must be going to take his writ of authority and burn it.
Really letting him have it. I like it.
Well, I don't want him showing it to someone while we're traveling.
Yeah, that's fair.
I imagine about, as I say, 3 to 4 hours in, after obviously you've done this. So what did you do? Probably just to say.
Is that just a question to the room, or?
Yeah, it would say it's kind of just absent-mindedly to like the cart, essentially.
Well, you could say I'm a man of faith, or former.
No, what did you do to get the bounty put on you? I mean, it was quite an aggressive bounty.
Wait, the bounty was on us?
Well, not you.
But-
I was
Oh, the druids.
the druids. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Byron.
We hang out in the woods and just fucking live.
They're literally hippies.
No, we're druids.
Hippies.
I'm going to the bounty. If you have been sacrificing people, I mean, if I remember correctly.
Who knew that the corrupt government could make corrupt bounties? Who could have possibly guessed? That's crazy, dude. And then you get dumbasses like yourself who just go, I'm gonna go and kill a man because someone told me to. Shut up.
Hit him! Hit him!
He gives a shrug. Oh, just asking.
I kind of like whisper to Byron. Do you actually sacrifice people?
No.
I just got to ask and make sure first. With the amount of stuff we've seen, it wouldn't surprise me if you did.
Look, you're the one that associates with dragons. You're the weird ones here.
That is fair.
you
I-
look up dragons.
Yes. Oh, you have good things to look forward to, sir. I'm just giving him a real scary look.
I feel like it's so scary even Zoy's is a bit scared.
He'll continue walking around in pondering silence. I imagine it's quite quiet. I mean, the wildlife seems to have been very much not here anymore. You suspect maybe the dragons have pushed them out of the area.
Mhm.
Like, they just seem to have just emigrated like fuck.
Understandable.
And as we get to the end of the first day, you see him kind of collapse. Probably when you guys are making that camp, he probably just collapses on the floor.
I will go over to him and give him a water skin or something to eat.
He kind of looks up at you. Do you always treat lawmakers like this?
Only those which have killed multiple innocents. Do it for the sake of barely any money and don't check the facts.
I mean, the evidence we were presented was enough for the bounty was set. We follow that evidence.
What evidence did you have?
3 bodies wrapped in vines, marked with kind of what looks like evil things, and we can tell that it was used for a magical ritual.
Evil things.
I go
Now-
over to him, I tear a piece of his clothing off. Now let's imagine that there's a body here, right? And I put his piece of clothing on that spot. The orcs did it. And I just stare at him.
I sense I'm not going to convince you to this fact.
No, you can call yourself a lawmaker as much as you want, but you're a barbarian. That's it. Nothing more.
Okay. Let's just get back to camp. Any chance I could get some water?
I did just pass you a water skin and I went to pass you a water skin and some food.
Ah, sorry.
And I'll probably be nice and give him a like a blanket.
See him kind of wrap himself in it. Looks up at the group again. Sighs and goes to sleep.
It's fair.
Fair.
I'm going to be persistently vindictive all night and use druid craft to just make a little puff of wind every now and then.
It's so unnecessary.
I imagine he, next morning, you don't have any interruptions in your sleep. The next morning, he very much, it just looks like fucking dead.
I turned to Byron. And said, Byron, as much as you don't like him, because neither do I. There many things that I would rather be doing than dealing with someone that's killed some of my my friends' family members. We do need him alive for now and a functional state to get us there.
We also need him to not be able to fight back.
Abraham turns back, and you see something that you've not seen before, and it looks like excitement. But where's the fun in that? And then comes back to normal and carries on walking.
Nice.
These dudes are crazy.
We're
He looks like-
unhinged.
the orc looks up to tell me about it.
Shut up. I slap him around the back of the head.
No one was asking you.
Imagine you probably get about 2 hours into your next trip, and he falls over. Kind of just
Falls
staying
o-
on the
falls over-
ground.
I imagine there's a moment before we stop. I'm just dragging him along the floor.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I suppose we have to pop him in the car for a bit now.
It may be a good idea, for at least for a little bit, for him to be in the wagon and just direct us from the said wagon.
He does anything suspicious, so at least you stab him.
Oh yeah, it'll be my pleasure.
I'll walk alongside the car, keep him watch while we're going.
Yeah. It's starting to get eerie as you guys are traveling. There is just quiet the whole time. You know, normally you deal with daily threats, and I've stopped describing them, but as a group, like sometimes wolves kind of come up and you have to go budging them off. But you're strong enough that that has become less of a threat. You can probably just kill them quite a similar shots.
Mhm.
Nothing is happening.
How's the ash cloud looking?
Pretty thick now. Like, as I said, it's dim light wherever the fuck you're going these days. And I imagine the air quality is starting to really get reduced. Sometimes it rains. When it does, it's very much just
Ash rain.
sticky. Yeah. But oh, sorry.
I was about to say, Abraham's not really like this. Luckily, he doesn't really mind the colder weather and altitude and that because of his race.
Yeah.
He's used to mountains and ice and cold, but it doesn't mean it's nice. That's all. How's the orc looking?
I imagine he wakes up about an hour. He's looking fairly tired.
I'll give him.
Probably has a few scratches up from fucking being dragged.
I'll give him some more rations.
He kind of thanks you.
Well, we may not be on the best terms. I'm not going to let you die.
I thank you for that. You know, you sit there, you know, just you think you're doing a good cause. You know, depressing this for you.
It's one of them. At least you have an understanding where things have gone wrong.
I disagree. They've gone wrong.
I don't think he does, Abraham.
Abraham's trying to be.
I think you might be projecting on him there a bit. Let's not forget that the second he had an opportunity to live, he was happy to sell out the rest of the people he works with.
True.
Incredibly shallow.
shrugs. I mean, they're quite violent.
Did you or did you not attack the druid village?
Me? No.
So what were you doing?
Merely a scout. I spotted the tents, so I spotted the people, pointed them out.
And I'm sure that makes you think that you're removed from the violence. That you facilitated that.
I mean, if I don't do it, they could attack other people just randomly without knowing if they were criminals or not.
Yet you call yourself a lawmaker.
How often has your group then attacked the wrong people?
Never. We have fairly competent scouts. Usually we're the ones who take the low-level bounties, just to make sure that the people come to justice. The other bounty hunters, take the higher value ones, just for the money.
Anyway,
Suspects can be hard to convince of anything. This orc.
yeah, you can see like Abraham's like when you like grabbing the temp of your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that. Abraham's trying to be apathetic, but it's becoming tiring on him.
It's hard to have a face or something. I imagine you'll probably get through part more of the day. Pretty nuts going in Polchania, isn't it?
Say that again.
Pretty nuts what's going in Polchania, right?
Yes. What have you heard any more news? What's happening in Poltania?
Oh, Polchania.
Council are here, setting up. They're going to do peace talks. I think Polchania is potentially revving for another fight.
There's no surprise there, in all honesty.
Eh,
I mean, does it surprise you?
me? No. I mean, we normally get a lot more bounty during that time, so happy to have it.
And now I have a question for yourself, in fact. So, do you take a bounties from either side or just Polchania?
But I'd never take it for Polchania.
And why is that?
I am a proud member of the Orc civilization.
Proud member of the Orcs.
We keep ruling our own things. We take happiness, and then we die. I know. That's how we roll.
It's how we roll.
Well, let's get on with it.
Yep.
I imagine you guys get to a second day, and you start noticing there are tracks starting to arise. Traces of orcs. At least a camp of individuals have been through.
Yeah.
And guys, we'll probably get there around 2-ish.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what is the plan when we get there? Am I just instantly dying, or can I be tied up in the car?
That's not for me to decide. That's for Byron and Joyce to decide personally.
Gotcha. Presuming death, then.
Never say never, but you never know.
Never say never, but you never know.
thinking I might just keep you around as a punching bag.
Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the small suspicion you might not like me.
You're a genius.
How did he get so clever?
I will say, you know, if I don't die, my body has been pre-sold out to someone, so I suggest not using it. Otherwise, you might have the debtors after you.
Your body's being pre-sold out.
Yeah, you know, all tradition. When you're hit 10 years old, you sell your body out for the first bit of money you need to live.
How much were you worth then?
20 gold.
Wow. That's all your life is worth.
Well, there's other stuff about me that I can get money from. That's all been sold out as well.
Oh my god. A miserable existence.
But alas, it is the tradition, so.
Nah, fuck tradition.
Doesn't mean I have to abide or follow it, but if it keeps them to themselves, then
Well, you know, as often as us, you start to become a bit more blasé about death, really.
I understand dying. I've died once.
Gives you a look. What?
Byron also gives him a look. Huh?
Yes, death is a funny thing. You can come back.
Okay.
You can come back.
Of course you can.
You
It's
see
not-
the orc very much going to like some heavy fucking self-pondering.
Oh my god.
Doesn't mean you're going to want to come back, but you can. And it doesn't mean it's cheap either. All debts must be repaid in the end.
Where do you come back from? I was told death is just it.
Well, spoilers.
Fun. Well, I'll find out tomorrow then, I suppose.
Maybe, maybe not. Still time. As I say, not for me to decide, of course, but there is still time.
He turns to the rest of you. Has anyone else died here?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. Wow.
What the hell?
I was in a bag of holding for months.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't the nicest thing, but you know. Anyway,
What?
I'm just gonna turn to Auburn, Abraham, and be like,
Mr. Abraham, when I was in a bag.
I do remember.
"Oh dear."
It was not a good time. Desperate measures was definitely taken in that time.
It kind of gives a look just between the two of you. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to bed.
some of the sights and things we've seen, you wouldn't like to see. What is your name, by the way?
Fine.
So, how do you spell that?
Bein.
Bine. Like you're binding for your sins. But anyway, how old are you?
16?
Really young lad then. You see, the word was quite heavy when he said that.
I've been in the business for about 4 years. They're all younger.
Aye. The sad thing of war. We're always victims. Anyway, let's just continue.
Oh, yeah, you guys have an overnight rest. I mean, obviously not use anything, so I can't imagine you need to. But do mark off the rations.
I was just about to say, how many days has this been so far?
2. This
2,
is
so
coming into the
I'll
third.
knock off 4 rations then.
As you get into the third day, you guys start travelling, and you can tell that there's been more and more traces of these orcs kind of coming up. And as you get to about noonish, he kind of points across a valley. You guys are probably around. Oh, what the fuck's my map gone? There. You guys are probably now around here-ish. Oh, wait, around here-ish, sorry.
Okay.
And he kind of goes. You can see him in the distance. Smoke pit over there.
Hmm.
They probably won't attack, by the way. I can't imagine they're expecting anyone to come to them. Because it'd be nuts going to a fully armed orc camp.
Aye. I would agree, but stranger things have been done. Stranger things have been said.
No, apparently if you just come back from the dead, it's a bit less of a caution, isn't it?
You just see Abraham looking at. Do you think dying is a good thing, and you don't lose something on the way?
Jesus.
Yes.
Do you think it's fun being pillaged like a puppet? Life is many things, but death is always eternal. Which means you're going to get there at some point or another. Time you have is
You're-
on the road.
I'm gonna look at Abraham and go,
Chiches. Are they eternal?
What did you say first? You say bitches.
liches.
Right. I'm thinking, what the fuck are you on about?
What about bitches?
Oh god.
He kind of winters. Don't tell me you guys are liches.
No. Definitely not in my case, at
Not that
least.
I know of.
Merciful God. Alright, well. You see where you need to go, right? You can just let me go, you know. We'll do that. Easiest.
As I said earlier, that is for my two companions to decide.
No,
They're the ones which have been wronged, not me.
you're gonna die.
It's the way you said that then.
Yeah, he's not getting out of here alive.
So how far away would you say we are from this camp?
Probably about 3 hours travel. So I'd say that put at 6 miles.
I mean, if we travel until we're sort of the point where we would be seen if we're still in a cart.
All right, I'd say that you'd say about a mile-ish from there.
Cool. I mean, I'll tend to these two. You two take Grant and the cart. Try and stash them somewhere. I'm gonna deal with this idiot.
Amen.
I assume you just see Abraham just go and start. Off to the distance, as always, are you staying with him?
No, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to have to deal with murder again.
So do you guys leave?
Yeah.
Once they're gone, I can see they're not like paying attention to me. I'm gonna go behind him. Pull out my dagger. I cut his hands free.
He gives a few blinks. Huh?
This is your opportunity. No more killing. I throw my dagger on the floor. If I hear or see you taking part in anything like this again, I will make it my life's mission to end you.
Damn.
You see him kind of blink at you for a couple of seconds. And I presume you want money for this, or?
I want your word that you will not partake in lawmaking.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not going to get stabs. Yes, I will give my word. I will not abide by lawmaking or anything, or go off into the wilderness and just relax there. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm useful somewhere else. I thank you for this. Wasn't expecting it.
He has nothing more to say to this person. He's just going to sit there and stare at him until he leaves, basically.
Oh, I'll give you a word of warning. Don't get near the boss's hands. The Iron Claw in our name has a reason.
You're telling me he has metal hands.
Metal Claw, more. Clamps onto you, doesn't let it go.
How does
my
he
God,
deal
he's
with,
wol-
does he have
he's
a way to deal with
Wolverine.
magic?
Yeah. Got a necklace on. Doesn't he told me that deals with magic uses pretty well.
I see. And can he take the claw off?
Yes. Not sure how though. He never told us. Apparently he didn't trust us enough.
Well, thank you for the warning.
It's alright. Good luck. He just walks off.
Yeah, and I'll head back.
Not in the direction of the camp, by the way.
Just like I'm free. All right, see you at the camp.
And Solo's buying the orc.
Sorry, we can all look forward to the day in like 3 years' time where he shows up and saves us.
Oh my God.
What? No.
Or he's completely forgotten about forever. One of those two things.
Oof.
Mate, I'm not writing his name down. Fuck that guy.
First question of the next session's quiz. Who was the orc that you saved?
Punching bag.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
I mean, we're hiding the cart
yes.
with Grant. I'm just gonna start hiding it. You know how like you hide a car in a movie where they just put loads of leaves on it? I'm gonna do that to Grant.
We're in the middle of the desert.
You know where
Just
they're
throwing
in a
sand
movie and they put
around.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting sand on him.
He'll never see it.
The horse seems to get very annoyed, you know. So stop throwing sand at me.
I was just like,
Shut up, God, we need to hide you.
I mean, it still worked.
oh, what?
No matter what roll I'm going to ask, you can never roll high enough to make sand be a fucking hider for a horse and a fucking
Can we
car.
dig a hole for him to hide it?
I mean, if you want to take a level of exhaustion, I would allow that.
Oh, how bad do I want to dig a hole? Probably not badly enough.
Oh.
Are there any like dunes?
Yeah, you can put it behind the dune if you want. That's no issue there.
It's always like we just put it behind a dune. I'm digging a hole.
We're digging a hole.
Oh god. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll put it behind a dune.
I think the desert's quite famous for, really.
Yeah. And they're more famous for sand.
Whoa. Hot take.
Hot take.
Depends on the
Deserts are
desert.
famous for sand.
Antarctica's a desert.
That is very true. Alright, decide. Hot desert or cold desert?
You know, when I hear desert, I think frozen wastelands. I think of ice cream.
Ooh.
Dessert. Get it?
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh. On that note, I need to leave.
I will pass.
I'm
on,
just joking.
I will pass on my information to these two about the boss man.
I'm like sliding sand all over Grant's body as I hear this.
You can see Abraham just like with his hand on his head, like the fuck's like. Oh.
So, from what I can tell you, from what you can gather from just like looking over the distance, probably about 17 orcs.
Mhm.
They're kind of just posturing around this like camp. You know, it looks like some of them are just relaxing, some of them are like kind of running up their swords. You can't spot anyone that you see like a metal claw on from where you're standing.
Hmm.
Oh. I kind of turned to the other two, so there's 17 of them. I don't think we can take all that out.
Man's so strong now. I don't know about you, but I'm quite the spellcaster.
Zois looks at himself and just says,
I'm also a spellcaster, but not very good.
I could do some damage, but it depends how strong they are, as you said.
Confidence boost is after the dragon slayers.
Yeah, I mean, you
Nice.
two took out a dragon. You should be fine.
I'm gonna scratch
Single-handedly
the back
go
of my
down.
head.
Hello.
Like, yeah, we took out the dragons. Yeah, I forgot about that.
How did you forget? That's crazy.
Oh, we do stuff like that on such a regular basis.
These guys should be no problem.
Yeah, right. Come on, Abraham.
I just stop pulling Abraham's arm, trying to get him down the hill.
Oh.
Do you just head towards the camp? What is the plan?
Yeah, like how do we want to do this though? I can make us sneak here if we want to sneak in and try and get the boss first. Or
It
we
might
could
be the-
just assault them as is.
To be fair, taking out the boss, I don't know how like orc hierarchy works. Maybe that will make us the boss.
Probably not. I'm concerned about this necklace. We don't know what it does.
Yes, it does greatly concern me. If it negates magic,
If we can,
then we're at a massive disadvantage in that respect.
if we could get in there and get it off him.
Mm. What time is it today, is it?
I'd say around noon.
Mm.
It's not a very good time to be sneaking, then, is it?
Would it be better to
Still
wait till
dim light,
night?
isn't it? Because of the ash
Say again?
cloud. It's still dim light because of the ash cloud, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose that's not too bad then.
Dim light gives disadvantage on perception checks, doesn't it?
Maybe we'll be alright then.
I'd wager that they can see in the dark. Don't know. I've not spoken to an orc about this. Yeah, but I can't imagine their vision in the dark is any worse than mine. If we,
What race are you again?
I'm a half elf.
Ah, have to check.
Say again?
I can't remember what race fucking your Byron was.
I'm a wood half elf. Yeah, if we stick to the edges
Mm.
and then make our way in, it should be harder for them to spot us.
I think that'd be the best way.
And if anyone can do anything like going invisible, that would be pretty good.
Sadly, no.
Alright. Sneaking it is then. I will cast. Well, I suppose we'll get a bit closer and I'll cast Pulse without a trace on us.
It's a good idea.
What do you mean? Can I have a stab check with the passing out trace checks and such?
Got an 18.
It's done.
Head in.
What did you two get?
What were we rolling, sorry?
Stealth checks.
Oh. With advantage?
Plus 10.
26 then.
You roll a nat 20.
Yep. Bloody hell.
I just
We're
rolled
some
that
sneaky little boys.
Maybe I'll inspiration my stealth check.
No!
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Oh.
It got worse, lads. It got worse.
Oh, that's rough.
Sad times.
Somehow, you see Abraham. Maybe it's the fact that his part is now fixed. But you see him kind of just like crouch into a weird position. Wait, you still have disadvantage on your stealth checks, you know
Oh,
that,
Oh shit, I've got to roll again then, haven't I? Fuck.
yeah?
No!
Rip.
Inspiration.
That's more like it.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay.
I used an inspiration.
Good. You know, you could have just said the inspiration would have cancelled out the rolls.
I didn't know that. Can I do that?
Nope, you're 13, so you're 23 now.
Okay. Still better than... Oh, whatever. Fine.
It's not bad. 18 was our lowest. Makes a change for our stealth checks.
Hmm.
Let me just do some rolls. Don't think they're beating your rolls, but they're, you know, maybe.
You never know.
Pretty eagle-eyed fucking like orc. Right, what's the lowest you guys got?
18.
Gotcha. As you're approaching, you, having been spotted, but you think you see one of the guards like nudging one of the other guards and goes, "You see that? What's that? Can't see it anymore, but something out there."
Must have been the wind.
They are now deemed to be suspicious.
Oh no.
Okay.
But you are closer. You can see that there is kind of an easy set of like fences, not like an easy fence of wooden that's been set up around probably about 10 tents.
Is anyone particularly good with their hand?
No.
So you're wonderful don't have all.
What the fuck was that noise?
What
One
is
of
that? Is that Doggo?
No, it's me playing with a vacuum pump.
Oh,
Oh, I get a +2 on my sleight of hand. That's not
I
great.
think that's the best.
Is
let
it?
me have. Yeah.
Okay, so it's. I've seen how good you are with your hands, trying to put those coins into that man's pocket.
I'm
You're
gonna
up to
look
try
at
and
it
get
go.
this necklace off this orc.
Look again. You thought so? Oh,
You were amazing.
oh my god!
Right, you're gonna get that necklace straight off that
Yay.
orc. Easy peasy.
Let's do it. I'm gonna start sneaking over.
So, can I
Um,
have another stealth?
Oh no, it's concentration. No, I can't do it. Don't worry.
Yeah, just a sneak.
Right. So you are
Um,
sneaking into the camp, but you do not know where you're going. I'd say you've not found this orc yet.
Ah, I don't need
Easy.
to know. I'm that good.
I imagine we're like heading to a central tent if there is one.
Gotcha.
I got an 18.
Pass, or is that?
That was just normal, so 28.
Oh,
Alright.
Are we rolling it again?
Lisa, are you going inside as well? I assume just Zoe was going
I
in
think
as
we're
well.
moving as a group. Or
Cool.
at least that.
Right, another one, please.
Oh, he's gonna try and get the necklace off. 24.
And I shall roll again with a disadvantage. So I got an 11, so that's going to be 21. Plus 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone still good?
You hear a guard start to say as you kind of get through like the kind of wooden fence, I'd say, at this stage. You're gonna sneak round it. You hear the guards gonna go, "I swear I heard something." They're now officially in searching mode. Okay, I've rolled like a 22 and a 21 for both their rolls, which I'm fucking shocked about.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
god.
Unfucking believable.
But you're able to infiltrate the camp. Now, while they're in searching mode, it still means that they haven't found you yet. They just heard something. You say you head towards the big main tent, yeah?
I would
Is that
assume
far?
That was my chair
Okay.
again.
where the boss man is.
You kind of make yourself in, and it's kind of a big food hall. You do see a massive orc, probably taller than Abraham. Big,
Oh, wow.
massive claw adorning his right arm. Kind of looks like a cramped claw, if I was to describe it. And you can hear him talking to some of his subordinates. He goes, "Right, 3 bounties are starting to make their way through Moab. We can intercept them on this road here. Can we send out someone to the camp again? Maybe we can pick up some more. The Druid camp group should be returning back soonish. I'm kind of shocked they're not back yet. Maybe they're taking some time to infiltrate.
Right, I'm going in.
I'm gonna prepare a level 4 heat metal for him if Zoy's gets this thing off.
So, as you get closer, Zoe, you tiptoe. I mean, you're quite quiet, as I say, the past that trace. No one's really looking at you, they're all looking into this map.
Mm.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can get this necklace off him. You can see it just hanging there.
So, I'm gonna spit on both my hands before I start. And I'm just think,
Come on, Zoe, this is your moment.
and I roll
I just said that.
20.
No
I
fucking
got a
way.
22.
Got a
I got a
22.
nat fucking 20.
So good.
Right. I am going to roll for him because it is in theory possible for him to win. Yes, but
Absolutely not. It's a nat 20.
If he rolls a nat 20.
If he rolls anything other than a nat 20, I'm not having it.
Not having it.
Well, what I'm not telling you, too, that's not how D&D works.
No.
The skill check, sadly.
No.
This is still than having a paddy.
I'm angry. I've rolled the best I've ever rolled for anything.
I'm not denying
Let's
it.
see what happened.
Mm.
Alright, go on then, roll.
I'm just telling you why I'm rolling.
Go on then.
He didn't spot it.
Oh!
I slide it with my nimble little spitty hands off of his fucking head. And I'm just like, yeah. I pocket it, I giggle, and I run away.
Right, and you were holding the heat metal?
Level 4 heat metal.
Oh, that can't.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I am going to call the session here today because I do not have a map prepared for this.
That's fair.
But he is now lacking his thing, and the heat metal is cast.
Can I look at it before we start so I know what it actually is? We don't actually know what it is. We've just been told it mildly stops him from doing magic, right?
It's an amulet of some sort.
Okay.
I don't think you have enough time to really look through the details. It looks like it's a triangle.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to do the damage that he would take?
No, we'll do it at the start of next session if it's alright.
Remember to do it.
Write down something that I did there, because I probably won't remember.
Yeah, of course. Perfect. Alright, end of session.
Right.
Sorry,
Couldn't have gone any better.
I know it was a lot of information.
Nat 20 on that.
I never rolled. I don't think I've ever rolled a nat 20.
Such a good one to get as well.
Literally. So perfect. Oh my god, what a day.
Right, well, our next one will be on the 30th of June
Woohoo!
in Piri.
In theory. Very much up in the air.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Bye, I guess.
Ah!
Bye!
Bye.